drivers. I can't believe some truckers still cannot accept the fact that hotshot drivers are hotshot truckers. So, let's reiterate again. Even without a CDL, you're still considered a commercial driver if you're hauling for profit. That means DOT can and will pull you over for an inspection. Your paperwork has to be in order, load secured, and you must be within your weight limits. One driver compared hotshotting to his wife Ubering. He said his wife drives for Uber. Guess she's a trucker too. Driver, if your wife is registered with DOT, FMCSA has a DOT medical card, has her USDOT numbers posted on both sides her vehicle, and pulling a trailer with 26,000 pounds or less that has cargo insurance, then yes, she is a hotshot trucker. So, before your wife pulls her next load, let's go over some of the rules and regulations. Even if you're running a hotshot business without a CDL, you're still considered and labeled a commercial driver by the DOT, making you a hotshot trucker. That means there are rules you gotta follow, like having an MC number if hauling for hire across state lines. Driver, think of it like this. Your wife wouldn't be able to Uber if she wasn't licensed and didn't have a reliable insured vehicle, right? Same goes for hotshotting. You need the right paperwork, the right insurance, and you gotta follow the rules of the road. Safety first, yours, mine, and everyone else is out on the highway. So, let's break down everything you need to know to run a legal and safe hotshot business, even without a CDL. We'll talk about the weight limits, the paperwork, the insurance, and all the important stuff. So buckle up, grab a cup of coffee, and let's get you ready to roll. So once again, what exactly is hotshot trucking? A manufacturer needs a critical part delivered as soon as possible to keep their production line running. That's where you come in, the hotshot trucker. You've got your trusty pickup truck, a heavy-duty trailer, and you're ready to haul that time-sensitive cargo. Hotshotting is all about speed and efficiency. You're delivering smaller loads, usually using medium-sized heavy-duty truck and trailers, and you're doing it faster than a traditional trucking company. It's a great way to be your own boss, set your own hours, and make a good living. But here's the catch. Even though you're hauling smaller loads, you're still a professional driver. You're responsible for your truck, your trailer's cargo, and the safety of everyone else on the road. That's why understanding the DOT regulations is so important, even if you don't need a CDL. Now, let's talk about the magic number 26,000 pounds. That's the combined gross vehicle weight rating, or GVWR limit, that separates hotshot drivers who need a CDL from those who don't. GVWR is the maximum weight your truck and trailer are rated to carry safely. It includes the weight of the vehicle, the cargo, the fuel, and even you. Let's break it down with an example. Say you're driving a Ford F-350 with a gross vehicle weight rating of 14,000 pounds. You're towing a gooseneck trailer with a GVWR of 10,000 pounds. That's a combined gross vehicle weight rating of 24,000 pounds, well under the 26,000 pound limit. No CDL needed. But remember, every truck and trailer is different. You always need to check the manufacturer's specifications to determine the GVWR, and always stay below that limit. Overloading your truck and trailer is dangerous and illegal. It can lead to accidents, fines, and even put you out of business. All right, here's the deal. Even if you're hotshotting without a CDL, you're still subject to DOT regulations. Why? Because you're engaged in interstate commerce. You're hauling goods across state lines for a living. So what does that mean for you? First up, you'll need a DOT number. This is like a social security number for your business. It identifies your company to the DOT and allows them to track your safety record. Next, you'll need to register with the FMCSA, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. This is how you let the feds know you're in the trucking game. You'll also need to display your DOT number on your truck. Think of it like a badge of honor, letting everyone know you're a legit hotshot trucker. And don't forget about insurance. You're going to need commercial auto liability insurance to protect yourself and others in case of an accident. The minimum coverage varies by state, so be sure to check with your insurance agent to make sure you're adequately covered. So, there you have it, driver. Hotshot drivers are hotshot truckers. The U.S. Department of Transportation states that even without a CDL, you're still considered a commercial driver if you're hauling for a profit. DOT has specific regulations for hotshot truckers, especially if you're operating commercially and crossing state lines. I hope this finally answered the question. Are hotshot drivers hotshot truckers? Yes, they are. As always, drivers stay safe.